Welcome to the note set for numbers 0 through 60 and the vocab for il y a 1A.2. This first slide are all of the French numbers 0 through 30. Please make sure that they are copied accurately in your notes. You should be looking for things like the accent mark on 0, the hyphen between the 10 and the ones digit in these three numbers, and in the 20s column, every number from 22 through 29 should have a hyphen. There are special rules for the number 1. If you're just saying 1 and it's an item that is masculine, you use un. However, if it's a feminine item, you use un to show the masculine and feminine difference. The number 21 has a slightly different pattern in how it's set up. It has no hyphens and is 3 separate words. When 1A.2 goes before a feminine noun, you should add e and make it 1A.1. The difference is 1A.1 for something that's masculine and 1A.1 for something that's feminine. This slide shows you all of the digits in the 30s and also the tens for 40, 50, and 60. If you can make 31 through 39, you can also make it up to 49, 59, and also up to 69. The numbers follow the exact same pattern. 31, 41, and 51 follow the same rules as what you do for 21 in masculine and feminine situations. 31 is used before a masculine object, but 31 is used in front of a feminine object. 51 is used in front of a masculine object. 51 is used in front of a feminine thing. You would also do the same thing for 41. Il y a is an idiom that means there is or there are, depending on how it's used in English. It's used before singular and plural nouns. Il y a un ordinateur dans le bureau translates to there is a computer in the office because computer is singular. In this example, il y a des tables dans le café. Il y a turns to there are because table is plural in the example. For our use in class, the il y a will always be used in front of an indefinite article, un, or des, or a number. Il y a un examen de français shows a masculine singular example. Il y a une université à Iowa City shows a feminine and singular example. Il y a des problèmes avec le fromage shows a plural example. And il y a 3 amis à l'université shows how you use a number. If you're saying you don't have something, you use il n'y a pas de. For example, if there aren't any teachers, you would say il n'y a pas de prof. If the last word in your sentence starts with a vowel, you would have to do a D apostrophe because of the slide together, which is called an elision. Il n'y a pas still de, but when you slide it together, it's il n'y a pas d'étudiants. And because the H is silent, il n'y a pas d'hôtel. It is not possible to make a sentence that says il y a 0 objet. There are 0 of something because that's physically impossible in English and in French. The question word combien de is used in this note set to ask you questions about how much of something there is so that you can respond with an il y a question. If there is a il y a in the question, there must also be an il y a in the answer, which is something that we've been practicing in class. So to say to ask the question how many of something or how much of something there is, you use il y a with combien de, and then whatever the item is. If your item starts with a vowel, you say combien with a D apostrophe and slide it together as combien d'ordinateurs. This is a practice slide where you can practice writing the French numbers out. If you'd like to do the activity and show Madame, you can bring it in anytime. This is the last slide.